Now, don't get mad that I tagged you. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing about anybody saying why you tagging me and things, because this is fucking important. This is something you're probably never gonna hear ever again. Conventional thought is always the same, but this is not conventional thought. What you're about to hear here is not conventional thought. It's not conventional thought. Now, what it is that I want to talk about is two things. One, somebody called me a SoundCloud rapper. Now, I don't care. You know, it's their perception, but what I do care about is their perception. So let's ride with that. Your immediate reaction is to call somebody something negative and put them into the box of things like that. Now, I've done plenty of shows. I've probably done 85 shows this year. I make money off of my music. I make money off of my morals. I make a lot of songs. I have a lot of people contacting me at all times asking me questions about the things that I do and like how I can help them, and that the music that I have blows their fucking mind, and I have over 52,000 views just on one YouTube channel alone. Now, before they have any of this information inside of them, they automatically take the persona that they are getting of me and then they put it into a box. Now, this can happen with everybody, so that's why I want to reciprocate it, because if they got to me, I would lose. Now, they chug on and they call somebody else the exact same thing. They recycle with the conventional hate thought. The conventional thought with hate fueling it. It will do it again and again and again. It's a vicious cycle for them, but that's not what I want to talk about. What I want to talk about is saving the people that they call that to. Because I'm strong enough to know what it is that I'm doing and where it is I'm going. That didn't mess with me at all. So, that's important to recognize the awareness that you have to have. If you're going to hate, please refract it and to spin it into something positive. If you want positivity into your life, you're going to have to turn that knob. You're going to have to make that little adjustment so that way you can let positivity in. If all you're letting out is hate, you're going to need to have hate in you. So let's instill that first. So that's why I'm so positive all the time. Used to people would be like, why are you so positive, G? You're too positive. I say, well, that's because I'm a fucking successful ass person. It's because I want to have, but I desire to, manifest everything that it is I want to do. I desire to have people like me for who it is that I am. And if that means that I have to be positive through some hardships, that means I have to be positive through some hardships. If you don't resonate with that, then I don't need you in my life at all. If you don't fuck with that, then I don't fuck with that. We agree? Okay, peace. Another thing that I want to talk about, besides the SoundCloud incident and stemming from those type of things, is patterns. People who have tics, right? They count with numbers, or not even tics, but like, when you go to somebody who goes to reach a doorknob and they touch the door 3 times because the number 3 means something to them and they want to have like prosperity and things like that. I feel like some of us do that, and I want to speak to those individuals who do, and the people who don't do that, please understand that there are some people who do it, and it's therapeutic for them. Me, I do it too, because I feel like it's the number 3, 6, and 9 mean a lot. The number 13, sometimes I'll just stand on the sidewalk and breathe 13 times. Like, I'll be there for a couple minutes because that's what makes me feel fucking good. Like, rushing, and then like it clears the fuck out of my mind and emotions, and then I'm able to go and have a clear head, a clear mind space. Everything is just great to me, and that may be hard for you to imagine because you haven't stood and took a few breaths outside. You're always so here. You're always trying to be pulled here by other people. That's not always going to be the best thing for you. Sometimes you got to chill, right? Okay. So with that being said, we understand what we're talking about. The talking I'm doing now, speaking about the multiple numbers thing. What I want to say is, how do you know? And this is something that's truly interesting, okay? And I want to give a shout out to Dominique, because he has really pushed me to continue to do these type of lives and these types of talks. Sometimes people get at me, they say, you don't know much. And I say, I've done this and I've done that and I've read all these books, and you're going to tell me that I ain't done this because I've put 10,000 hours into myself already. And they're like, no, I don't want to hear anything about it, even though they never heard anything at all. And is a process that I'm learning, because I have to learn how to pivot around those things. Everybody does, because if you're going to be credentialed, if you want to have things and your name is not like everybody trusts you, you're going to have to put that work in. Especially when people talk whatever, especially when you're saying you know a lot. When you come out and you say I know a lot, you're going to be trialed. And that's not just by other people's opinions, but that's just for yourself. Like, you know a lot? Okay. Let's see how much you do know. So before my phone dies, I want to keep on going with this pattern thing with the 3, the 6, the 9s, 13s, the 18s, like whatever number resonates with you is what you'll do it as. And what I want to flip it into, which is amazing, which I want to make everybody love me because of this. I will make everybody love me because of this comment right here as you watch this. Okay. Your thought process starts and then creates the 3. So you could be walking and you could think, okay, well, let me put 3 steps onto it. Or let me do this 3 times. You may have already done it in the past. And what is separating this moment from the past times when you did it? It could be 4, because when you left the last time, you didn't tap it 3 times. It could be all of the moments accumulated, and it adds up to a number. Have you been doing it the entire time? What if you just need to do it once, because then it would odd the amount of times that you did it anyway? This goes into instinctual. You need to trust yourself. That's how you get into the patterns, because numbers, people have come up with the idea that these numbers mean something. They're divine numbers, 3, 6, 9, and 4, 4, 4. And when you see 11, 11, what these things mean and what people have felt energy-wise soar through them is what they've been labeled as. 4, 4, 4, materialistic things. You find 4, 4, 4, you better look out for this, and then it'll fall into your lap easier. 3, 3, 3, the number 2, the number 5, the number 6, the number 8. These things have meaning, and if you look it up right now, you can go look up divinity number 8. Like, what is the meaning of number 7? Like, people say it's lucky, it's lucky. Why is it lucky? Have you ever felt lucky when you heard the number 7? Like, is that what you feel? Probably not. It probably has a little bit different spin on it for you individually. That's important. You are a different fucking being than everybody else who says, my number is 19, because when I hear 19, that's 10, and 10 is binary code, and 1010 means I'm communicating like this, and I know all these things. Whoop-de-doo, you fucking know these things. Then maybe your number's 19, because you focus in on that. Some people don't care about this at all. So what I want to say is to everybody, that way I can, give everybody a chance to, because I got all people. I got people who really care about the numbers. I got people who don't give a fuck about the numbers watching this. I got people who care about the numbers but realize that it's not as important as it is. And I understand all these things. So what I want to say is stop stressing out. Believe what you can do and do it. Believe what you can do. Believe in what it is that you can do. Visualize it. Be able to understand what exactly it is, how you're going to do it, and all these type of things. And then do it. Whatever it is. Small, big. It's all the same amount of effort that goes into it. It's easy to do. Anything. Anything at all. Don't worry about a thing. Just understand what the worries are for. It's for the trial and error. It's for contrast, to know where it is that you want to fade into. Moments, time. Understand the difference between intaking the moment and being in today. Idealistics. I've never used that word before. Idealistics. That's like, I've learned to do like a little bit of, have a little fun when you're feeling good, because it associates it with the time, and every time you feel like you just learned something new or you're happy, like, go all out. Who cares? Like, I'll be like walking down the street and I'll be like, I'm super fucking successful. Like, I'm happy. I'll be killing it right in the middle of the road while there's cars coming. I don't care. Listen, you better stop. Where are you going? Let me talk to you. Like, because you're probably going somewhere that you're going to stress out about. You got all this stress running through you at all times. Like, chill. Like, embrace the moment. Understand what it is that you can do, what it is that you're going to do, what it is that you believe that you can do. And then, first of all, actually believe it. Give yourself a chance to be like, okay, I can do it. Just tell yourself you can. And then all of a sudden, you will feel like you can. That's the step-by-step process on how to feel like you can, and then actually doing it. A little bit more effort, a little bit more energy. All this is putting energy into you, putting your energy back into you, and figuring out who it is that you are, and building that. Everybody's trying to give. Want to help this person, help that person. But how valuable are you until you put your energy into you and build an unstoppable force that has unlimited energy? You think you're doing good by giving people bits of energy and then you feeling drained, flushed? Of course you're doing good, but you know how good you can do if you put all that energy? Let them wait. Let them figure it out because they're doing it too. If anything, it's slowing anything down. Put all that into you, become a superhero. Because at that point, then you'll have energy. I can sit here and talk for hours. I'll sit here and talk for hours, waving my head around, like just motivated because I want to talk to everybody. I really want to communicate with everybody and make everybody know that everybody is going through it at the exact same time. So let's do something because a lot of people aren't doing it in a way that's successful. Like, look how I'm streaming these conversations, like this conception of these ideas and what these ideas mean. Like, and now the fact that I even understand how broad this can be, so that's why I'm making it such a broad topic, so that way I'm touching on people who don't believe in this and people who do believe in this and the people who aren't even sure about any of it. I'm making it like that because I put all my energy back into me and understand who it is that I am. The difference between when I breathe through my nose to how I feel when I breathe through my mouth, where the air goes, what it affects, what body parts it affects, what triggers what emotions, how I feel, like all these type of things. What do I need when I'm stressing out? What don't I need? What do I want to help do? What am I stressing for? What is the point of any of that? And you find meaning in it. Not because you're fixating and you're crazy or you're weird. It's just because you're not conventional. You know what is conventional? Carbon copies. Carbon copy people who see something, and they adopt it, they do it, and want other people to do it too. Now I do that, but also I just don't see people do things. So it's not a carbon copy. I take the bits of ideas and I create new ideas with the ideas that I've been given. Now, sometimes I do reciprocate the ideas, but I give credit to where it was. I don't instill it as if it was mine. That never happens. That's why I am the way that I am, and I'm transparent. I give credit where it's due. I shake off any of that dense ass shit that everybody has. Sometimes I, hold a little bit of it because I want to understand what it is to have that contrast, knowing the difference. And this entire time, like, I've been on here talking, like, I wonder if anybody's going to watch this. I wonder if I did this for me. I look pretty good right now. I can't lie about that. I am ready for whatever life has to give me. Whoever life has to give me. So, I'm about it. People ain't about it. Y'all want me to end with a rap. I just want to end with the fountain of youth. But I found it, and it's in the booth. I'm grounded. And it's weird because you should be grounded. That means you're down to earth. But when they say that we're grounded, we go to our room and get sad. That's pouting, reciprocating, loudness, instigating, feelings that we didn't even want in the first place. Came here to learn the earth ways. I'm all about birthdays. Came here to understand how to do it for contrast. So I saw the worst ways. You would say that I found cursed. Change. Oof. Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. I'm on this. I'm off this actually because I don't want my phone to die and then it not save this live. I get emotional about these type of things because look at this. Look at this. Please look at this world. Like, I'm trying to do something. I'm trying to change here. I cannot be stuck. And whoever wants to come with me, please come with me. This makes sense to me. It just makes sense. I see the future. I am in the future right now. I'm not even right here. I am in the future because I understand everything and I can simulate what is going to happen. I put enough energy and attention into it. You cannot only limit yourself to what you see, hear, taste, touch, smell, and sense. You can't, because how are you going to travel? How are you going to be able to simulate what it is that you're about to do? Like, you can understand what's going to happen tomorrow, today, without even really putting a lot of plans and writing down a lot of plans. You can understand it because when you understand yourself, you're not understanding it for everybody else. What's the point of understanding it for everybody else? Because that's just separating your own imagery and trying to like separate all these different realities. Like, no, 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 no. I am love. I do it for you. I do it for the best of them. I do it because I'm tired now. That don't mean I can't keep going. Y'all want me to keep going? Y'all can keep telling me to keep going. I do this. I'm gonna push this live to everybody. So if I push this live to you and you watch the entire thing, thank you so much. You deserve all this information. You deserve the best. If I said, please check out the live and you checked out the live, you deserve the best. You're on your way to getting the best. You were attracted to here. This is information that you took and kept on taking. Something in you didn't say, get away from here because you wanted to go eat something or distract yourself. Like, this means that you are open to seeing and you see the light, and that's what you're going for. Some people see the light, they go back into the dark. Maybe it's just not their time to go to the light. That's cool. Doesn't matter. You know, I ain't stressing about anything at all. I'm with you. Do I look like I'm trying to hurt anybody? Like, it's kind of messy. Somebody said something about something. I think they... Oh, it was because of the music video, the clip that I sent them. They questioned about the bridge that I was on. Okay. You're limitless. Just don't ever feel like anybody else's opinion of you matters. It's only there to assert yourself on who you are. Once you know you got it, you got it. Like, and then somebody's gonna come along and be like, you don't got it. You never even had it. Like, you never even tried to get it. And that's when you're just gonna be like, did I try to get it? Have I gotten it? What does it mean? What does it mean? You reassure, which you are very fucking good at. Stop thinking that you're not. You'll see.